Hey, yo, what's up, dudes, and welcome to episode 6 of Tarkov for Dummies. All right, in the last episode, we had a quick scav run. Didn't get the syringe we're looking for. We're still looking for that syringe. And we had a successful PMC raid on Interchange, showing you guys part of the stash run, about half of it. Had a great PMC kill. Dude was looted to the tits. Got all this stuff out, sold it all, and got our scav junk box. Huge episode. In this episode, we're gonna do a little bit of the same, but we're gonna try to do it a little quicker. We are gonna complete the acquaintance task for Jaeger, which, if you remember, is to get all that food that we need. We're gonna go on Interchange, go into Goshen, do our grocery shopping, and we're gonna get all that food. It might take a couple of raids. We'll cut them together so you don't just see me running around a bunch. But that is the goal for today's episode. Let's hop into the game. So, as per usual, first time we come in, we're going to check our messenger. And Therapist has some insurance for us. Nope, it expired because I forgot to log in. So don't do that. If you insured, make sure you log in and claim your insurance. I forgot. I don't even remember. I think we dropped like a PP19 on like a helmet and the armor or something. Not that big of a deal, but clearly I forgot. Go through your traders and pick up any tasks you have. If you have dailies, pick them up. We don't, because we're not level 5 yet, so we have not unlocked the access to daily tasks. We know what tasks we have. This is our main focus for today. Iskras, Amelia croutons, and cans of beef stew. That's Tashanka, the tall boys. And we're going to go in at Interchange and specifically into Goshen and try to get that done. Now, in the previous episodes, remember, we always want to be using our scav every time it's up. I'm going to do a quick scav run into factory looking for that syringe. You guys remember, we need the syringe for our hideout to unlock the med station. When we unlock the med station, we can craft Salewas, which we need for the therapist task. So syringe is like super important to us. I'm going to jump in factory real quick, and it's going to be the same thing that we've done on previous episodes on that scav run. Just loot those couple of boxes and get out. I'm going to keep this in the recording. It might not stay in the video. If something exciting happens, Leo might keep it in, but I think more likely than not, he's just going to cut it because it's kind of monotonous. It's the same thing, and we don't want to, waste a bunch of time. If something exciting happens, maybe he'll include it. If not, we'll hop to the end and we'll show you what we got out of that raid, just so you guys know. He's got a nice little shotgun. I can't tell the difference between a 155 and a 153 shotgun. This looks like I think this is a 155 shotgun, because a 153 or a 133, I'm sorry, is a pump action, and 155 is a semi-auto. So I think that's 155. Anyway, we're going to hop into this, do this real quick. Just looking for a syringe, and maybe we'll have a little highlight. And if not, I'll catch you at the end of the raid to show you guys what we got out and getting ready for our PMC raid interchange. Okay, scav run complete. Unfortunately, we did not find a syringe again. We found a couple things I think we're going to need. Now we are set up for another PMC raid, and we're going to go into Interchange and go into the back of Goshen, the same place we went last time. We're going grocery shopping. I'm going to keep this loadout, I think. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sight on this PP19 like we did last time. If you remember how we did that, we're going to go to linked search. It's going to show us everything that we are able to put on this gun. We want sights, we want a collimator, and we want a Cobra. This is our go-to. Or from the previous episode, slap that on there. And I'm going to hit Alt and click, automatically equip it here. And I think other than that, we're good to go. We have some painkiller, backup meds, some money for the car, meds and bandages. I'm going to take an extra one of these tourniquets, because why not? Heavy bleeds are a pain in the ass. And let's go into Interchange and go grocery shopping. We're going to go during the day. I'm going to insure the gun and the helmet. And I quite like this rig. I'm going to insure that rig. You notice that when you insure a rig, when you insure something, you get this border around it. When you insure a rig, it automatically insures all the items that are inside of it that are insurable. So for example, I can insure this magazine individually, but if I click the rig, it automatically insures all my magazines. So keep that in mind when you're insuring stuff. If you do or do not want to insure your magazines, you can click them and uninsure them. We'll just do that because why not? I will try to remember to log in and claim these. You see proper insurance is $14,469. Therapist is $26.64. More expensive because you have longer to log back in and claim that insurance. I'm going to insure with proper because it's cheaper. And if I don't pick it up by tomorrow, I'll forget it and I won't insure it and I won't claim it back anyway, like we did in today's episode by accident. So hopefully I remember to do that. So here we go. Loading screen, interchange. Here we go. Okay, we're in our deploy phase. And the one thing I've been thinking about, if we have a really good Goshen spawn, we'll go straight to the supermarket. If not, I'm thinking we actually stay outside the mall and grab a couple stashes and then go in a little bit later, let everybody rush in the mall and fight for whatever they want to fight for. Unlikely that a lot of people are going to be going for food. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, we have the power spawn. It's the same spawn we had last time. So we're going to loot around here and then we will go into Goshen. You notice the first thing I did, I hit B, as in Bravo, to change my fire rate to full auto. C is to crouch. F is to loot and open up this guy. This hidden stash, and I hit V again by accident. X is prone. I'm not going to take that. That's HP ammo. It's kind of garbage, don't worry. I'm going to hit the power here, so hopefully nobody comes out. Nobody comes over here. They could leave me alone. F again to interact. Shift to sprint. The car is here, which is kind of nice to know. And we're just going to loot some computers. Nothing in there. And you notice to leave, I just press tab. If I'm looting something, I hit tab, which is usually opens up your menu. Right? Opens up your inventory. If you press tab when you're in something, it exits you from that menu as well. So just hit tab to quick exit. It's right next to my ring finger. I'll take that broken LCD. Show some other computer right here. We're going to search this key. 118 key is not worth that much, or else we would put it down here. Spark plug we will need for a quest later on. Let's check these jackets first. I'm actually going to switch this first. I like that one. Remember, if you hold your right mouse button, hold it down while you're ADSing, and then hit Alt, you can switch your reticle. And also remember, I'm control clicking, middle clicking to... What is this? I like this. Alt click to equip, control click to loot. Don't forget that. Your shortcuts. And remember, I'm gonna keep messing up V, C, and X because those are new finds for me. These might be croutons. These are croutons, but these are the wrong ones. We need the Amelia rye croutons. It needs to say Amelia on it, which is unfortunate. I think we'll end up dropping these xenomorphs if we need space because they take up a lot. Another spark plug is nice. Getting these spark plugs early is kind of nice. I think you need 7 of them, I think, or something like that. Sewing kit and a flat screwdriver. That sewing kit sells about 25k to therapists, so it's kind of nice. Good value per slot. In general, looting, you'll get an idea of how much everything's worth as you play the game. Obviously, we do not have access to the flea market still. So that doesn't matter to us, but as you play the game, you'll get a vibe. We're going to take these rubles out, and I'm going to put that in there, because that's guaranteed 25k to therapist, and those rubles are obviously only 5k. And as you can see, as I hit search, I moved automatically. After you hit F to search, you have a little second where you can move your mouse. So you can hit that filing cabinet and then aim at the next one. I'm going to free look using middle mouse and look to the right. See if I can see anybody. I don't. Coming over here and looting these toolboxes. Trying to keep my head on a swivel. And we're going to get ready to drop some stuff. I think I'm going to drop these xenomorphs. I'm going to control and click, and it's going to send it back over here. And this just makes more space because they're not worth that much. And I don't think I need them for anything. And if I do, it's far away. So all this other stuff. What else am I willing to drop? We can drop this pom-pom. We want all those things. I don't think we need that AA battery. Oh, wait, hold on. There is a... You know what? Something funny I found about these black weapon boxes? I find they have a pretty high rate of dropping Iskra lunchboxes. Right there. And we need that for the quest. You can see how it has the yellow check mark. And it tells you need it for the acquaintance task. I thought I could equip that. I can't. I'm going to take the suppressor because it's pretty good. Leave that. Remember, I'm control clicking to get rid of stuff. Leave that mask. We're going to end up dropping a lot of this stuff, probably. For a free look, holding down my middle mouse and looking as I run. Jump over this, just because I don't like running on metal, because I'm weird. C to crouch, and here's another hidden stash. Now, we're not going to go all the way to Emercom and do those stashes. Goshen is right in front of us. The back of Goshen, if you remember, 2 episodes ago, we ran along the back of Goshen and all those toolboxes, and then we got to, and then we can get to the food part. That is right up this ramp right here. So we're going to go over here, and that's where we're going to go. That's what we're going to do. Now, remember, because we turned on the power, I'm going to double hit O, so you can see the extracts, and you see exfil 05, safe room, and how it's highlighted green. The safe room exfil is only accessible after you turn on the power, and then you use a key card to open up the exfil. So when that is green, that's how you know somebody has hit the power. So because it's green, everyone in the map knows that there was somebody. Oh, actually, I came the wrong way. This is idea. I came the wrong way. Oh, I'll run this way. Somebody knows, everybody knows that there was somebody at the power station, and they hit the power because that exfil is highlighted green. This is the back of Idea. I made a mistake. Back of Goshen is up here. I got a little turned around. One thing I am going to do, there is a setting to have your HUD always up. And I'm going to enable that because I want to be able to see, and I want to be able to show you guys my stamina bars all the time. And also my character health. So I'm going to crouch right here. Okay, right here on your game settings, quick slots is your hot bar where you bind your like 1 through 0. Stamina and stance is the bottom left. And health condition is the top left. And you're going to see what this looks like. And we're going to talk about this as I would loot these shelves. I'm just going to look along these shelves for anything. A wrench, I'm not going to take that. Long and flat screwdriver. I think nippers we can take because we can get elite pliers out of them. So I'm going to talk about the HUD a little bit as we go around and just look for stuff to loot. The easiest one to talk about is in the top center of my screen. I think we need pliers. And that is my hotbar, where you can see how my guns and my healing items are mapped to each number. We don't need measuring tape anymore, do we? Remember, we have our shopping list. That's the most straightforward. That's where everything is bound for my quick buttons. I'm trying to get rid of this wrench. Oh, we need this PM pistol. I'm going to switch this TT for this PM. That PM pistol is called a Makarov. And you need to turn 2 of those in for a quest. So we're going to take that. I'm going to close this door behind me because I don't want people to know that I was here. Turn my volume up a little bit. Using different headphones today. So I want to make sure I can hear. And remember, we're coming back here. And we are looking for groceries. I'm ready to drop a bunch of things. I might drop a few things ahead of time, actually. Tashanka, we need that letter on for that general wares item. If you're quest, if you remember from last time. Cola, humpback. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna drink this max energy. What can we drop? Delete button to drop. Do we need duct tape anymore? No. Cricket, matches. Drop that. Scav behind me. Sprats you need for the collector quest, which is very far away. But hello? Sometimes it's a little finicky. Give you the items. Condensed milk is 15k to therapist. C to crouch to pick that up. And you can see when I crouch, you can see my character in the bottom left. You can see how he's like physically crouching. If you hold your C button, your crouch, and you scroll wheel, you can adjust your crouch height. I've never used this, but it can come in handy if you're behind like a weird piece of cover. And remember our stamina bars. The top blue one for our arm stamina when we're aiming down sights. And the green one is our leg stamina when we're sprinting. So this is all juice and water and juice. And that's a can of energy. We are looking for tall Tushankas. That's milk, I think. And croutons. Here we go. That's some mammalia croutons right there, I believe. Sure it is. Sure is. Okay, let's drop some stuff. Delete. We delete that. And do I need lamps for something? Why do I feel like I need lamps for something? Not yet. Alright, we'll drop the lamps. Drop that. Drop that. Just trying to make as much space as possible for everything we actually need. Alright, we'll keep it there for now. We'll see how many things we actually find that we need. I already came over here. Now, I did remember, we heard that Scav voice line, so I'm trying to keep an eye out. What is this? It's got squash. Isn't it? Oh, green peas. Alright, come on. All this Vita juice. Give me some tall Tushankas. Another croutons. But the good news is we have our third Iskra. That's the last one we need. Peas, cola. Rats, peas. Little Tushanka. We're going to finish General Wares before we finish anything else. We haven't even unlocked that quest yet. So we have our third Iskra. That's good. We have our first Amelia croutons. That's good. We just cannot find tall Tushankas for the life of me. Keep an eye out for that Scav. He could be over there by the registers. I heard him. It seemed like he was pretty close when I heard him, but... Oh, another Amelia. Okay. We have both croutons and our Iskra. That's huge. So now, we just need 2 tall Tushankas. And to extract these. Jesus, all these tall boys. Oh, here's one. Tall Tushanka. Perfect. Just need one more of those. Squash is worth a bunch. Usually on the fleet, but you also trade it for the whole Dilnik, so we'll snag that. A little Tushanka for General Wares. We are literally going to finish General Wares before we finish Acquaintance. And we can't, like I said, we don't have access to it. Let's come back over here, finish these back shelves. We just need one more. Just one more tall boy Tushanka. Just one. Looking through here. I think it's a little less common in these. Oh, there's an Iskra right there. That's ahead of us. Q. I'm using Q to lean. We want to avoid that. We're going to run this way. We're going to go back to the back of the supermarket. We're going to stay safe. We have... a bunch of stuff that we need. And stuff that we'll need later. My thought right now is just to get out. And take the car extract. Double hit 0, make sure nobody's taken it yet. Somebody took the safe room, which is interesting. I think I'm going to get out and we can come back and look for that last can of Tushanka. It's just really frustrating when you need one more thing and you're already here. I'm going to look along these shelves in the back and see if we can get lucky with a can of Tushanka. Tall boy can. Some more croutons. You know what I need to make sure? Is it just 2 croutons? Okay, it's 2 croutons. That was shots to my left. That makes me a little bit nervous. Yeah, we're just gonna go out. We have a lot of stuff we need. Try to get out with the car extract over here by the power station, right the way we came. And we'll just come back. We've got a lot of good stuff. I don't want to lose it. I'm gonna save up my stamina. Double hit O, make sure nobody's taking it. And you can see power station. If someone pays the car, it turns green. And when someone takes the car, it turns red. Red means that extract is no longer available. Or just is not available. Like this jump. I mean, this is the jump we failed on the Emercom extract on our scav that time, and I broke my legs. And I'm running over here. This is where the stash was. I'm trying to stay a little safe, keep a little more cover around me. I did go all the way down to my stamina, which I don't recommend to you guys, but I wanted to get behind cover. We're going to run along this wall. Keep an eye out. Keep an ear out. Car is indeed still there. Just going to check that. I don't like that that's Alt-B because I have to move my hand to do that, but that is what it is. I'm more likely just to hit B because it's right on my thumb. Insert footsteps. It's a scav. You can see him. Well, I could kill that PMC last episode, but I couldn't kill that scav. I'm not going to go crazy for that scav. We're going to pay this guy. F. Pay the car, and you can see at the top right now it's a 1 minute timer. We're just going to wait for 1 minute. I'm not inclined to chase that scav. Because we don't really need to. We've got a lot of stuff that we need. We just need one more of these. PM pistol we need. Bolts we need. Sprats we need. All this Tushanka is going to come in handy. A lot of this stuff is going to come in handy. So it's going to get out. Let's get a win. And we'll just come back. And we're taking the car extract. Remember, taking the car extract is going to boost our scav rep with fence. Which is always good. And I'm hitting double O to open up, and you can see the countdown for the car up there. Over there. Over there. 10 seconds. And here we go. Here you can like move around in this area. Make it hard to shoot, but you want to be here when it hits 0. And we're out. Successful raid. 18 minutes. Not that much XP. We didn't kill anybody. We did a bunch of damage. He might have bled out if we waited, but that's okay. Like we talked about earlier, not every raid has to be a banger with 10 kills, and you don't have to be landmark or pestily every time you go in. We had a plan. We executed our plan. We got a lot of items that we needed. Take the win. Get out. So things we need to keep. We're going to turn that in straight away. We're going to turn this in straight away and these in straight away. We're going to hold on to the hose. We'll need that for later. The bolts, spark plugs, all this just goes into our lucky scav junk box. Oh, you can see we can build a generator too. I didn't even realize that. We'll sell the condensed milk, and we're going to keep these Tushankas. We're going to control click on the rubles. You can take a stack out. We're going to take 5,000 more rubles. One thing which you can see our magazine has 21 out of 30 because we shot those bullets at that scav. If you right click your mag, you can load ammo automatically instead of having to click and drag ammo in. And here on the left, you can see we only have the one option, PST GZH. All the ammo that you can put into that magazine will be shown here on the left-hand side. So if we had different bullets for 9x19, they would all be shown here. Because we only have the one, PST, we just click on that and boom, our mag is now topped up and we are full on that. This mask is funny, so I'm going to keep it on. But we are going to turn in that Iskra. Turn in these two Amelias. We're going to turn in that beef stew. Boom. Look at that. We're close. And we're going to sell this stuff. Therapist is our first stop. Look at that. 15 and 28K for that sewing kit. Something like that is worth putting into your alpha container in that place of the 5,000 rubles. If you die, yes, you lose that 5,000 rubles, but you got 28 right there. And we had our generator ready to go. I didn't even realize that we had that. I don't remember what it needed. Here's our generator in green, and we needed, a spark plug. Oh, I didn't even realize that. So that's constructed. And we could put fuel in here. Oh, this is going to be a while. This is going to be a while. This could definitely wait until we're level 15 and have the flea market. Okay, so we're ready to jump back in. Now, you can see at the bottom of my character here, I'm going to move my camera for just a second. You can see my energy and my hydration is low because we were spent time in raid and running around. So you want to eat and drink to get this back up to 100. There is sometimes a bug where if you eat and drink here when you're in your stash, it will give you the experience and then reset it when you go into raid. So just to be safe for everything, I'll just eat and drink in raid. Just to be safe, just to make sure we get the XP credit. And so since these two Shankas are useless to us because they're not found in raid, I'm going to take these in and I'm going to eat and drink in raid. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put them into my rig, because if you remember, anything in our rig or our pockets, we can hotkey. So I'm going to hotkey the food to 9 and the water to 0. So I can do it automatically in raid. And you always want to eat first and drink second, because eating will decrease your hydration. So eat first, drink second, and we'll do that as soon as we get in raid. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop straight in. You see our scav is ready, but I really want to get this quest done. We're going to jump straight into a 5 p.m. interchange and get that last can of beef stew. We're in. I'm going to check my... Oh, this is an awful, awful spawn. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh, God. I'm going to try to just run straight in. There's several spawns to our left. I'm going to try to run straight through Idea and just get to Goshen and just ignore everybody. It's not gonna let it. Usually you can run over those fences. It won't let me over those tires. Double check our full auto. I'm thinking about going underneath, actually. Okay, we're here. Somebody can come in from underneath here. Remember, I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to run this way and try to get to Goshen as quickly as possible. And we DC'd. Disconnected, internet went down. Hopefully we're not dead. Oh, you can reconnect. When you load back up, it'll say escape from Tarkov. Your character is still in raid. Just try to reconnect. Hopefully no one ran up behind us and shot us in the back of the head. We're alive! Not ideal. But we're going. I'm gonna try to just run straight through this. Middle of the mall is to my right. Which is not a great spot to be running through. And that's why I'm running to the end of my stamina bar. I do not want to be stuck in the middle of the mall. So an unfortunate disconnect, but we're here in Goshen. Let's go find our Tushanka. One large can of beef stew, please. Good DC. I'm going to double check my full auto. Good to go. You can actually... I thought I heard footsteps. You can jump on top of these and run them, but... More Amelia's. Oh, I forgot to eat and drink. You can eat it. You can walk while eating and drinking. I think this is a little Tuchanka. It is. Take that. Squash. Now, of course, there's croutons all over the place. Now that we turned them in. And since we're only grocery shopping, I'll probably take a ton of this, a bunch of this stuff. And we can stash it or eat it as we go. think I just re-look like this. I'm just quick eyeing. Keep thinking I hear footsteps. Take all these squashes. Take these peas to eat right before we leave. Peas are good. They give you energy and a little bit of hydration. Bit of both. Ah! Boom. That's all we needed. And now I think I'm just going to stock up and we're going to get out. Ooh, mayo. Mayo is needed for the collector task as well at the end. I'm just going to take all this. Because we're not going to loot anything else. So I might as well fill up on food. Single slots. We can also loot the back of Goshen. I'm going to double tap O. So no one's hit the power. You notice the safe room is still has not been highlighted green. So nobody has hit the power yet. So that means nobody has spawned at power station. More likely is that they just didn't hit the button. And in the back of Goshen, we're going to look for pliers, round pliers, elite pliers, ideally. Alright. We're going to work our way to the back of Goshen. See if we can get some hardware supplies. I don't know why I keep freaking out like I hear footsteps. A lot of food. Paper. A horsey. You need horses for something. They're not horribly rare. They're not too hard to find, but might as well. Another spark plug. Oh, we're getting lucky with the spark plugs early. They'll come in handy later on. Now the car is that way. I think we're just gonna get out. I was thinking about going all the way down to Goshen there, including all the shelves. But, like we discussed earlier... Ooh, we need cricket too. Perfect. Now we're definitely leaving. When you have what you need, you can absolutely just take the win and get out. We have the Tushonka we need. We have a spark plug for later, and this Crinket is huge. We need that for something in our hideout. I forget what, but we definitely need it. So we are going to go. I'm going to double hit O again. See if anyone might have hit the power between then and now. Nope. Hopefully that means nobody's here. I'm going to run to the end of my stamina bar to try to get behind this cover. In these bushes over here. And what we can do, since the car is right there, we're going to loot the stash in these toolboxes that we have been doing the last couple of raids on our way out. Is that a person? No. Because why not? T, we need that. Oh, Salewa. That's huge. We need 3 Salewas for therapist. And that's 1 right there. Now we just need a freaking syringe so we can craft the other 2. I'm still going to loot this. Because I am greedy. I tell you, man, every time. These black boxes every time have Iskras. It's unbelievable. Scav to my right by the car. And we don't even know if the car is here, to be fair. The car is not here because it's a truck. Shit. Okay, Emercom we go. This is going to be a lot of running, so... yeah.
5 minutes later.
Can't even jump on this yet. Oh, there we go. And we're out. Alright, so first you'll take the Salewa. And then he will take the last Tashanka. Yes! Acquaintance complete! Excellent. And we have now unlocked Survivalist Path. Eliminate scavs without wearing body armor on woods. And another stash. With the stash, Iskras and bottles of water on woods. Those do not be found in Raid. We can just get those however we want. Excellent. Now we can sell everything else to therapists. Because why not? Level 5. So since we leveled up, I'm going to double check all of our traders and see if we unlocked any other tasks. You should do this every time you level up. Double check and see if anybody unlocked anything. New tasks for you. No, we didn't, just those two. And now we can accept our rewards from Jaeger. 50,000 rubles. And a survival lighter. We can just put down there. 50k rubles. Excellent. A successful episode. We completed Acquaintance. Got all that food. Had a good time. Made a little bit of money. Not much. We got a shitload of food now in our stash. Couple of quest items. And we can now craft Illumination in our hideout. Illumination. Boom. Excellent. Now we need a lot of light bulbs and a bunch of wires. Okay. That is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully it's not too long. Quick Scav Raid. 2 PMC raids. Got the Acquaintance task done. Unlocked a couple things in our hideout. In the next episode, we are going to work towards a combination of 2 things. Debut, which is to kill scavs on customs and find some shotguns, and Therapist Salewa task. All of that's going to be on customs. So we're going to break down the customs map, looking at the map on the wiki, and we do a PMC raid on customs. Off recording, I'm going to do a couple of scav raids, see if we can get that syringe, and I'll keep stuff in the stash as much as I can to show you what we got. Anything good, anything crappy, I'll just sell off. That is it for episode 6 of Tarkov for Dummies. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Really appreciate the support. I will see you guys next time. And until then, stay real, stay sexy, and stay real sexy. Carry on and peace out.